What's up, YouTube? This is Rebecca the Diva coming at you with another video. Before I get into this video, if you're new, welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca the Diva. All I want you to do is go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you have not already done so. When you do subscribe, please hit that post notification bell and select all. Therefore, every time I upload, YouTube is not bugging and tripping and bugging, you'll get notified. Also, like the video because hey, it helps push me out on the algorithm, and you're gonna like me anyways. I'm a whole fucking vibe. And guess what? Please share this video with any and everybody. You know, I haven't recorded in a while, so help get me out there. And for everybody else, what's up, Diva Gang? This is Rebecca the Diva. Y'all know what to do. Make sure you still subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit the post notification bell and select all. Make sure you like this video and share my video out, please. And thank you. What's up, guys? It is Monday night. It is 9:25. I normally don't record this late, but it was like I had recorded a video last week and just didn't really like it, because I'm so picky. But another YouTuber that I normally watch um, don't record. She doesn't upload videos at all, like on a regular basis. You might get 2, 3 videos out of her a year, where she used to upload videos like 2, 3 videos a week years ago. Um, and the video that she had posted today was like, you know, being a perfectionist. What is it? Professionalist. Yeah, being a professional. What is it? No, it wasn't that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm tired. My head hurt. A perfectionist. That's what it was. Is ruining her life. Um, and she's like, she would record videos all the time and play them back and edit them. And she was like, oh, I don't like how my hair looks. I don't like this. I don't like that. Just basically giving excuses. So, and I really resonated with that video earlier while I was cooking dinner. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to record a video and release the video tonight. I might not even edit it too much. So this is going to be like Jasmine like to say, the real and the raw. This is me. Okay, I worked a full shift today. My head is hurting. As y'all can tell, I sound nasally and crazy because I've been suffering from a cold the past couple of weeks. Yes, I said weeks. So the last time I recorded, um, me and baby girl were going to a concert in New Jersey the week of Labor Day. So we left that Wednesday morning early, got to Jersey, checked into our hotel, freshened up a bit, and jet set it off to the concert because the concert was that Wednesday night. We went to go see a K-pop group called the Seraphim. My daughter's heavily into K-pop. She's 17. It is what it is. Um, and we turned around and came right back home that Thursday. Got back here to North Carolina that Thursday afternoon, about 3ish. And I've been in dilemmas ever since. So it's like literally when I touched down in North Carolina, I started coughing. And then by that Friday, because I had to work that Friday, I was off Wednesday, Thursday. I was off that Monday because it was a holiday. I don't work holidays. And then I requested off Wednesday and Thursday because I knew we was going to have this trip to go on. So I worked Friday. So by the end of my shift on Friday, my throat was so raw and so hurt, and I was coughing from time to time. And then by the time that Saturday, Sunday hit, I was out for the count. I was sick as a dog. I'm still sick. Unfortunately, I don't have Medicaid anymore, nor do I have any insurance for my job because at the time of open enrollment last year, I had full Medicaid. And I was convinced by these people that I was still going to have my Medicaid throughout this whole year. And I haven't had Medicaid since January 31st, and it's now going into October. So, I'm out of my blood pressure medication. I'm out of my ibuprofen that I take for my arthritis. I'm just assed out. So I've been taking Dayquil, which I took the last of that. I got one more drop of Robitussin, and I got almost a full bottle of NyQuil because I had some other nighttime medication that I was taking. So now I got the NyQuil. that I'm taking when I go to bed, before I go to bed. Um, it's working, but it is what it is. I also have some allergy medicine in there. Um, but hey, I don't know. This world is just ass backwards. So, the real reason why I'm recording this video, I just wanted to vent a little bit. Um, so, my daughter had bought these tickets to this concert. She paid $500 for the 2 tickets. Did not know that because I probably would have told her don't do that, you know. But she bought these tickets months ago. So, of course, that leaves me to come up with airline to and from and the whole shebang. So, I had some flight credit from Spirit because I only normally fly on Spirit because they're cheaper, especially if you buy your tickets well in advance. So I bought the tickets going, which was only like $40 a piece. So the flight credit that I had was about $105, so it was just enough to cover. I think I had to add like 20 extra dollars to it. Then of course, closer to the flight time, I had to pay for seats, which was only like I think $12 a piece. We don't take any we didn't have to check a bag. We just each had a backpack. So that was a personal item. And yeah, but we also needed to get back home. So the tickets, because I didn't have the money until it was like maybe a week and a half before the trip, cost me about $380 for 2 one-way tickets back from Newark, New Jersey to Charlotte. Yeah. So that little, and then I had some other bills to pay along with buying a little bit of food. That was my whole check. So what got left out? My rent. So I distinctly sent them an email. Hey, I'm going out of town. Rent is going to be late. I will pay you Wednesday or Thursday when I get back. Okay? So that would have been the 7th or the 8th is when I was going to give them their money because I get paid normally on Thursdays. Yeah. So I was going to pay them on the 11th. Now, as of the 8th, they already stuck a 30-day notice in my door for me to pay rent. To either pay the rent before October the 8th or surrender the keys. I'm like, dumb bitch, I already told you I was going to be late. It was not necessary to stick a notice in my door. I've never been late paying rent ever in my entire life, anywhere. you know, but, the economy is bad right now, and I'm not making that much money, and my rent is sky high. So, and I was hoping to pay, because I've been paying August, I had paid my rent with this Flex app where you pay half of your rent on the first of the month, and then they'll take out the other half of the rent around the 15th, or you can, finagle your little dates there. Um, so basically, she put the notice on the door. I got up Thursday during my lunch. I ran to Walmart to get a money order because they blocked me from the online portal because the rent was late, which I think is fucking stupid because had I not been blocked from the online portal, I could have paid you with my debit card that morning when my check deposited. So I go to Walmart, I get the money order for X amount of dollars, come back home because I had to wait so long for Uber to get back home. Fucking 19 minutes late, clocking in for lunch. Then that afternoon, when I took my 15-minute break, I hobbled on down the block to the leasing office. Good thing I did not fill this money order out in their name, okay? I go to grab a pen to fill out the money order. Oh, we don't take money orders. I said, what do you mean you don't take money orders? I was like, I paid with money orders when I first moved in here back in 2023. Why not now? Oh, well, because there's so much fraud that go on with money orders, so we don't take them. You have to pay us by cashier's check. I'm like, you could only get cashier's check from banks. I says, both of my bank accounts are overdrawn, okay? So I don't have no. I said, this little money right here and this money order is the last of my money that I have. I don't have no more. I don't have money to feed my kid. Okay, so what do you mean? So she was going to ask property manager for a one-time exception. She just went around the little corner of the office and came back. Oh, she's in a meeting. She'll call you. I'll have her call you tomorrow. I was like, hey, okay, whatever. So I left, came back home. I was heated. When I tell you I was heated, I was heated. So I was like in my mind, what the fuck I'm gonna do? What the fuck I'm gonna do? What the fuck I'm gonna do? Because like I said, my accounts is overdrawn. You know, I've been drawing from my accounts and stuff to feed my fucking kid. You know, like I said, they cut my food stamps. I only get $23 a month. So they was telling me, oh, take it back to Walmart. I'm like, I can't do that. I had a money order that I had a money order that I had from like last year, because I usually buy all of my money orders from Walmart, and I did not. It was like only $30. I don't know what I was paying for, but I guess I didn't need to pay it that way anymore, and I just held on to the money order. And when I took it back to Walmart, they was like, oh, they put my name through this their little system and said they couldn't cash it. Didn't give me no reason why or nothing. I'm like, but it came from here. Oh, you just have to refund it. So I didn't want to go through all of that, because years ago when you needed to refund a money order, you would have to mail it back to the company. I forget, we're in today's world. So something told me to read the money order, and then it says to go on the Western Union website and then put in all the information and upload the money order, and you'll get refunded that way. So I did that with the rent money order and the little smaller one that I had, and then a couple of days later they refunded it, and they just give you a Western Union code to go pick it up at the Western Union, which I did the other day. Oh, this took almost a week for me to get this done. So that, I want to say Wednesday, I think I called off work because I just was not feeling well. Like I said, this cold has really been kicking my behind, and I've been trying everything. And like I tell people, when I get sick, I'm sick for like a whole month, maybe longer. That's why I try to keep myself from being sick. It's my own fault that I'm sick, because we was on the elevator, I think in Jersey at the airport, and this Hispanic guy was just old guy, just and was cracking as he exited the elevator. I didn't have a mask on or anything. I looked at my daughter. She looked at me. I said, if I get sick, it's his fault. And little do you know, I got sick. So it is what it is. So I went to Walmart. I called off work that Wednesday. Went to Walmart. Picked up my picked up the money. No, no, that was another day. So I had the money all in cash. So I called the Uber that day I took off from work, and went to my other bank, because I have a new bank account that I had opened that I've never used. I have this account for a couple of months now. And I was like, thank God I have that account available. Um, so I deposited the cash, and then got the cashier's check for them, and then came back, went into the office, gave that to them, and then everything was clear. They unlocked me from the portal. So guess what? It's the ending of the month. It's time to pay rent again in 8 days. It's the 22nd. So this week when I get paid, I'm just going to go ahead on and set up everything up through the rent, that Flex app I mentioned. So they'll already have the money ahead of time. It's the first of the month, they can just pay the rent to my leasing company. But yeah, that's the dilemma that I've had. And then, like I said, I'm flat broke. I literally don't have a dollar to my name, and it's just frustrating, because it's like I'm filling out application after application after application after application, and cannot find a second job anywhere. So, I just have to do what I gotta do and start recording videos more and promoting my business. So I do have online, beauty business, as everybody should know. I will leave my link in the description box. Please feel free to buy something. The items on my website are not that expensive. Donate to a small black business of a single mom. I really would appreciate it. Um, Other than that, that brings me up to current time. Like I said, I just clock into work, clock out of work, and just been basically on the phone, on the internet, or talking to my kid, or with one of my girls. So that's how I've been spending my time. That's my rental dilemma that I had. Glad it's over. Glad they got their money. Glad it's over with. I just, like I said, I hate owing anybody anything, especially when it comes to your place to live, because people want their money, you know. But I just don't like the way how they handled it with me, because it's like I'm one of the better tenants that you have. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a lot of people in and out of my house. I don't have a no good ass nigga staying with me. I've never been late with my rent. You know what I'm saying? We don't make noise. I don't complain about the raggedy shit in here. Like my dishwasher is old as hell from like the early 1990s probably. It makes a whole lot of fucking racket and noise. I don't complain about that. I just say I won't be here forever. You know what I'm saying? I will eventually upgrade. Then the refrigerator needs to be replaced. Even though it keeps food cold real good, you can't leave food in there a long time. It'll grow mold. That's disgusting. And it leaks water from the bottom. So yeah, now I'm gonna start being a bitch and I'm gonna start complaining about everything now. You know, I had called the corporate office and it took 24 hours for somebody to call me back. When the bitch called me back, it was from an unknown number, so I don't answer unknown calls. I'm sorry. She left a message. I called her right back. She didn't fucking answer. So, yeah, it's time for me to start the home buying program. Because I cannot. I cannot. But I don't think I'm going to stay another year. My lease will probably be up the ending of February of next year. So it's time for me to try to get into another building until I can get my credit squared away and enough money saved. Because the program that I'm going through, you need 2,500 saved in the bank. They just want to see it. But they pay down payment, earnest money. I think you do have to pay for your inspection for your home, but it's called the NACA program. I filled out all of my paperwork and everything. I'm just waiting to get that money saved up. That's it. That's all. But that's how my life has been going. I will come back with reaction videos. Jasmine's been kind of quiet. Just on the flip side, one of the other reactors was told by somebody, I guess, who lives in the Austin area, that they saw Jasmine's baby daddy Chris on a flight going wherever with a little Latina woman. So, and Jasmine, she deflects. You know, she's never gonna, come out and do an opinion or say anything when it comes to Chris. But like I said, I will do a reaction video on her hopefully tomorrow. Um, at this point, I'm done with this video because my head is banging and I need to lay down. Okay, but thank you guys always, always, always for being supportive. Please make sure you like my video because I need my videos to be pushed out into the algorithm. Check out my TikTok page, which is Fearless Hustle LLC, I think, because I have two of them. One is Rebecca the Diva, and the other one is, give me 1 second because I think I changed it. No, it's Fearless Hustle LLC. That's the one that I'm on the most. But you can also send me a message at Rebecca the Diva on TikTok, Rebecca the Diva at Instagram. You know, always, 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 you can leave a message in the comment section. My phone is always in my hand. That's probably the easiest way to get a hold of me is just by dropping a comment, and I'll get it and answer that quicker than anything else. Um, if you need help with like a resume, job searching, send me an email. I'll put my email address in my description box as well. Okay? Until next time, guys. Bye.